Hey there, guys. How you doing? Look who we have here. It's Mr. Odin.
Hi,
Hello. We got a
how are you?
fucking OG here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I'm very happy to have you here. Like your fucking profile number is like 4,401, if I'm not mistaken. That's like really old.
Yeah.
How did you get into this game?
I was looking for a few games to play, something that where I could put on some time and not feel like it was all in vain. And I delved into blockchain technology, and I thought, damn, this is kind of really good. I can keep my assets, and my time won't be in vain. So I looked for a few different games, and I came across with Gods Unchained.
Okay, and
Um,
which different games did you play before?
I've I used to play all types of games, from strategy to FPS, co-op, pretty much anything. I was on League of Legends
Oh,
quite
League.
most often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the late period of my teenage years and young adult life, kind of really enjoyed the competitive side of it, and it has strategy, it has real time action, so it's kind of a good
And
game.
team play.
But yeah, 5v5
You're
is usually my favorite.
oh, but yeah, like it's not that sometimes you hate those players. Like they ruin the game. What's your experience with that? Like you're not playing solo like in Gods and Shane. Are you a team player
Yeah,
or you get mad?
I'm very into team play. It's easy to blame everybody else at the end of the day,
True.
but if you have that grow mindset, you will try to just see what you did wrong and what you can do better. So I try to focus on that.
Real gamer mindset. That's we need more gamers like you in League, I guess. Well,
Well,
it's still like maybe you shouldn't play solo and you should play with some people that you know that you already have like a good basic.
I've always been a little bit of a solo wolf kind of guy. I do have a few friends. I have a Discord server where we play a few different games. I do enjoy playing like casual games just with friends, like Peak or other play games that it's not really that
Yeah.
competitive, so we can just have a good time.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
there is yeah, and there is also Gods Unchained League, right? It's a team tournament, so I'm been really happy to be part of it as well.
Are
It
we
brings that.
are we enemies or
Well, we're not enemies, but we might fight each other.
oh, we
If
have to
what
fight?
team are you on?
And we our team doesn't even have a name yet, I think. It's
Who's
like
your team?
I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know your team.
No,
Were you on a waiting list, waiting to get into a team?
no, it's been decided, but we don't have a name yet. I'm with Sadistek.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
that
don't
makes sense.
know.
He played last season as well.
Yeah, how did he do?
They did all right. They did all right.
Okay. Am I like profit for them or am I like a third
Oh,
leg?
you're a good addiction. You're a
Okay,
good addition
okay,
for sure.
okay. That makes me feel better. That maybe makes me feel better.
I
So
guess you're gonna be playing more.
I don't know how it works. Like, but I wanted to invite Davos to explain in one of the next casts.
You'll be
So
the right person.
he probably can tell us everything we should know.
Yeah,
We,
that's the
we
man.
we should we should be able to push him in before the start. I don't know. Let's see. But
You
yeah,
only
good
have
luck.
less than 2 weeks.
Oh, less than maybe just before the tournament starts. Like we got
Maybe even when the tournament starts is
yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's like the first thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. So where did you get your nickname from then? Or did you
Oh,
use it in League too? Like
Yes, on League, I actually have it as Odin, and Sir is slightly different, is an anagram for my last name, my real last name. But it's kind of Sir Odin, the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sir Odin, and
Okay.
it's complicated to sometimes grab your favorite nickname everywhere because other people will front run you on
True.
that.
True. That's why I'm Tippy TV and not just Tippy. And they already
That's
snagged it. Like, it already became available, and then somebody got it again. So I already lost my chance to cover it. Unless I get a partner or something, then you can, like, request it, or I don't know. It
uh,
doesn't really. Yeah, it used to bother me, but fuck it, man. I'm the real Tippy. You're the real Odin, man. Like,
exactly.
we're the real guys.
And I do like the one and zeros. It's kind of for binary language, so I'm really happy with that.
Oh yeah, like
Uh,
the one and the oh. Okay, okay.
yeah, the ones and the zeros. And then
Binary
Odin is also
language. I haven't counted in
yes.
binary for like 20 years, I think. When I was in college, we had to from hexadecimal to binary and that shit. Yeah,
Wow.
I still had like old school lessons. Like we didn't have like co- we couldn't do it with computers, but they wanted us to have the knowledge behind it. Like they don't do that anymore. ChatGPT does that for you like nowadays, I guess.
Yeah,
Do
I
you use
remember
that
having a few
often?
friends.
Like AI?
I do,
You a
pretty
big
much on a
fan?
daily basis.
Nice, nice. But
Yeah,
also like the vibe coding then, like that's what most interests me. Like what can that thing for you? Like can you really project your mind into like that thing?
so with vibe, your question is takes me to a lot of places. So, like projecting your mind, I mean, you're asking if we can put our ideas into LLM and get the results for us. That what you're asking?
Yeah, like if I have an idea and I put it in the prompt, will it like write all the code?
Exactly. That's the second part of it. When you the
Mm-hmm.
prompting is a big step of interacting with LLMs in the same way that you can talk with people, and the way that you talk to them will have them to react and do different outcomes. That applies to the LLMs as well. You gotta kind of engineer your prompts so you get the results that you want, and that's just a learning curve as well throughout the process.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm a big AI noob. I didn't even like maybe I typed a few sentences in ChatGPT. That's how far my AI knowledge reaches. Like,
Everybody starts somewhere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I like the idea of like not having to code everything yourself anymore. We had to do
Yeah.
exams on paper, like write code on paper
So
when I
you
went to school.
study.
I
So what did you study in school then?
it's called Bachelor in ICT, but specialization is mobile programming. But it was
Oh, wow.
when the programming language Swift and Android it just came out, so it was all really fresh when I was at like college. But I never really used my degree. I already had like a hosting company which I did when I went to college. I already had something on the side. And that's maybe also what got me more into crypto because I was one of the first who accepted like Bitcoin and stuff.
Okay, what's your view on Bitcoin then?
How do you say storage of value? Like it's not really. It's not like whenever I wanted to do a transaction, I just used Litecoin. May
Okay.
like Bitcoin is not. I don't know. To me, it always had like. Okay, I sent not the amounts like 1 Bitcoin or something. So for me, the fees was pretty high when mining was a big thing and stuff.
Yeah,
So
the
I
fees
just
are
used
not
Litecoin
negligible.
because it's only for big amounts right now, in my opinion.
Yes, the fees will be negligible if you're transacting one Bitcoin
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
just a few dots, a few million sats. It will be less than a burden. But if you're trying to transact very small amounts, pay a coffee, do daily transactions, then they accrue very, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a crypto fan. When did you hop into crypto, Tippy?
I think Bitcoin was around $130. When was that?
130?
$130.
Oh my god, Tip, you're a millionaire.
No, I think if you check that wallet, I think it had around 14 Bitcoin at some point back
Oh
in the
wow.
days. Or spend 14, like if you go way back in the wallet, you see me spend like half a Bitcoin and like it's nothing. Like I'm not a millionaire. I fucked up. I gambled a lot when yeah. But
We all
I
do.
gambled my profits away. Let's keep it that way. And then you want to chase your profits, and yeah. Crypto
Even
casinos
today,
was
it's
like
hard.
there was no limits, no control, and I like to get out of control. But yeah, and then I was like, how can I make more with crypto? And then I was really into airdrops and stuff and investigating that. Some airdrops were huge back in the day. What was your first airdrop, or like where you said, "Oh, now I did this and now I got a really good airdrop for just yeah, I can't say staking because staking wasn't even a thing or like I even got uh, an XRP airdrop before it existed. Like you had to make a wallet and deposit XRP on it. Like you got the free XRP when you made the wallet. That's how early I was with everything.
Cool. I got similar with a different network. Still live, still working. Still one of my favorite niche networks as
Uh,
well. But if I look back in terms of performance on token value, Bitcoin was surely the right answer, not anything else.
True. And I always believed in altcoins. I think the biggest thing I had was buy a 2 cent ADA and it went to 230 or something. That was
Oh, that's awesome.
insane. And that all happened in like a few months.
That's really awesome. I did similar with Phantom Network. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
bought it
yeah.
at 1 cent. It went to $3 and
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I sold about 2% and I took a screenshot to
Did
see it falling.
did you get Pi?
Pi,
PI?
Pi Network.
Yeah. Did you use
I
that?
I I do have it.
Okay.
I think it's kind of a noble concept in a way.
Yeah, I still have my Pi too. Only it's like only 400, but could have sold it at
I,
like 160. But let it get to
I invited my
zero.
mom.
What? Oh,
No,
nice.
no, it's still
Should I?
working. My mom actually mines every day,
Me
pretty
too.
much.
Me too. Me too. You barely get any pie anymore, but we're still mining. You know, we're
Well,
pioneers. We still have to mine.
exactly. I don't mine every day. I'm struggle a little bit with consistency on some things. And, not a big extractor. I guess I have some, it's just a bit all over the place. Like to learn new things and try new things. Um, it's nice to see some projects trying to put some value into people's lives.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah, I feel like that is what it made me to play Gods Unchained on the first place. Because like you said, I look at Bitcoin. Oh wow, there's promises. It's kind of a immutable ledger, keeps track of everything. It removes like bank to bank, so I
Yeah, yeah.
could
The
send some
password.
value.
Was it your
Or
first experience, Gods Unchained, with Play to Earn?
Not even just a play to earn, as a game itself. So I was there before the play to earn. Play to earn was just something that they did that I found actually really cool. And having like, oh, on your first 10 games and on your first 3 games you get double.
Yeah,
I thought,
yeah.
okay, this is a good concept because not everybody has lots of hours to play. So to
N-
play games.
No, we used to just get airdrops if you played games. You know, it wasn't you had didn't have to play to earn. Like it was offering of the gods or something. Like some really
Yes.
huge gods airdrops when gods was still like $3 to $5. Like, but
Yes, I
did you
remember
like
those times.
did you start playing when Genesis was there?
Yes. So I'm like player 4401. I
Yeah,
made an account quite early. Though it is a trading and collectible card game, so it was really new for me. Um and the main purpose of it was just to do a little bit of research. So in a way that some people can invest in tokens and yeah, I'm gonna put $100 in that altcoin and blah blah blah. I thought I can just try this game. I maybe buy a few packs early. I remember buying a few packs. But I was more into the Web3 research thing. Like I was just researching about Ethereum, how all of this blockchain technology
yeah.
works.
It was still on
And,
level one back then, right? Like level one
well, I
Ethereum.
thought like yeah, Ethereum was like $100.
Oh, and then you had the big fees to like get cards, probably.
Yes, yes. I tried it a few different games. Like I even remember checking out CryptoKitties and a few other
Mm,
stuff back
Axie.
then, but I looked that into Axie,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't really like the economy side of things. Like the NFTs were a little bit too pricey. Same
Yeah.
as Gods Unchained cards, to be honest.
The same as big time and every like bigger crypto game that like had whales just buying everything. There's always just a few people probably controlling the market with big wallets, don't you
Yes, I
think?
even remember. Yeah, yeah. So you get like this kind of big players that they own a lot of assets on those environments or in those economies. So I even remember like checking out if I could get a scholarship for Axie.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't. I didn't
no, that
put too
was
much effort into it.
no, and you had to like I had one I think, and you had to play a lot of games, and then you even had to give 50% to your manager or something like some crazy stuff. But yeah, that it carried the Filipinos for a few times. So yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly another good point. When you have a game economy that some people could kind of extract some value to real life and use it to pay their Wi-Fi or
yeah.
internet bills, like I like that concept if you're, grinding your way into a game. But I think it's relevant to say some of people have seen me play Alien Online, which is a MMORPG. It's not
Okay.
a crypto game at all, but it has a really good in-game economy, which is something that interests me. So you have players that can just grind all day, collect resources, craft gear, and
Oh, I love those kind of games.
yeah, but it's very grindy. And if the all of the assets live just in the game, you're just playing for fun.
True.
You're competing against others, but the server, the leaderboard, all of the assets and resources that you put sweat into getting, you can't really trade them with for real value,
But
real money value.
what about like CS:GO skins? They have real value.
Yeah, I used to play CS when I was a kid, teenager, even LAN parties.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember I probably still have some skins,
Same,
weapon skins
same.
and all that, but um, it's kind of the same concept, right? Being able to trade some of your in-game assets.
Do you think that the CS is a fair market?
I've
The
never
Steam
really been
market?
like Yeah, I'm not the best person to answer that.
Okay.
I've
No, I just
been
wanted
out
to
of it for a few
compare
years.
different markets because you're interested in markets. Like, I know my Rust skins are going for a lot of money too. But to get the money out, there's no way to get it off Steam. You know, you have to use some dodgy ways, I think. But I never tried it. Like, I just get skins by Twitch drops and stuff. I don't really buy skins.
Yeah, I love this Twitch drops things. It's quite nice. Quite nice. I would
What
like to see Gods Unchained
what
reward.
what would you give away then on the Twitch drops of Gods and Chain?
Well, that is up to the game developers, right?
That's a hard one, you
So
know.
I did actually drop the message on Discord. I asked for community managers to explain, like, if there is actually any plans or they're all, any kind of talks about Twitch drops. They said they consider it, but it would take some substantial effort from the team to
Yeah, and
enable it.
also like balance it. Like they cannot give away a pack of the new set to every bot that's gonna farm drop. You know, like
Yes, but like you said, most Twitch drops are skins, are
yeah,
cosmetics.
maybe
That
an emote or something.
exactly. We could have emotes, we could have trinkets, we could have
B-
boards, we could have profile pictures,
But
we could have a bunch of
yeah, but
stuff.
emotes are not resellable. If you get a board, they can resell it. Like, I don't think they want Twitch drops with like market value. I don't know.
Yeah, I still don't think it would be that bad because the market will decide the
Yeah,
value of
yeah.
things. Now, if there is any legal reason to drop an asset that has real utility, then I'm not aware of it, right? It's not my part of the job, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's why I say you kind of have to balance it.
Yeah, but there is so many different types of trinkets, and boards and card backs that I don't think it would be an issue. It's just, oh, I've been watching Twitch. I am there and I get some drops.
Yeah, but
And even if I can sell them, will I really want to sell them? Because this is what this kind of rewarded me for from being there
yeah,
at that
true.
specific period on
You
time.
can you can have like a purple Twitch board.
Yeah, for example,
People do that.
you could have
Like in Rust, they get purple skins for almost everything through Twitch drops. So that might be a good idea. Or why
exactly.
Deception is purple. So like maybe do something with that. Like maybe do the Twitch campaign with Deception. Or I'm just.
I think Twitch itself, it's kind of just a good idea, right? If you
Mhm.
have a
Mhm.
Twitch trinket, a Twitch board, or a Twitch card back,
True. We can have like multiple stages, you know, like
yeah,
what
you can.
watch 2 hours for an emote, 4 hours for that, and 6 hours for something with value, you know.
Yeah, could
Cool.
even be more than 2 hours, depending on the value or whatever it is that you want to bring to the table, right?
True. True.
I like that.
Okay, and your first set was Genesis, right? Like, what do you still remember your first deck that you built? Like, how was it?
Who I remember quite a few. I remember the first card that I got excited to inflame self or something like that. It was my first diamond card, and I got it on the first few packs that I bought.
Nice. You
Um,
packed the diamond in the Genesis pack.
yeah, it's just a
Nice.
1 mana death card. Inflame
Yeah, but
self.
still, it's like a valuable card. Like it's from a pack in the Genesis era. You
Yeah, I
didn't
also
sell it,
got
right?
no. I
Okay.
still have it. I got three blessed ibis. I sold one to test out the market. I remember that when first got Token Trove. So when Token Trove came out, I'm like, oh my god, I have a few cards. Let me test this. This will be my first time selling like an asset for some real money, kind of thing,
Oh
like an
yeah.
in-game asset for real money. So I
As-
sold one of out of three.
and especially a card. Like
Yeah.
it felt surreal to be able to do that. Just collect cards, sell them for real money, get like money, like gods to buy the cards, and I invested all my money back into the game. Like I think I remember buying Audi, like the 3 mana Audi, which lowers the mana if you attack with it. I think it was $25 or something. That was my first, and I was like, wow, Audi, man, come on, it's so cool. It's one of the best cards for war, and it got me into war. Now Audi is
It's
like
really cool.
20 cents or something, no?
I just put it to my singleton deck. I'm actually using it tonight.
Nice, nice. I'm looking forward to your stream. People can also guess if Odin, like, guess what his daily play to earn is gonna be. Like, he's gonna stream after this, and then you people can guess in the chat or in his chat before he starts, not after like the 10th round or something. Like, what's the score gonna be? If somebody guesses this right, you will get the gods that he will earn from me. If nobody guesses it right, he will get the gods he earned from me. Like I will double his earnings. So you can just say in
Sounds
the
good.
chat like 0 10, like 10 10, like 9 1. Who believes in Odin the most? Last time God Hand got it right when Uzo was here. So yeah,
I'll just let's hope that everybody gets it wrong so I can double my gods.
let's go. Yeah, yeah, that's the spirit. Which
6-4
advice?
gauntlet. I
Six
like
four.
that.
That's such a nice bet. Like 6-4. I think that's like a lot of decks have 60%, so the average 6-4. That's a smart move if you ask me. Well, what advice would you give to new players if you like just started the game and you don't know anything about crypto, nothing about like
Oof.
would you tell them to use passport and to get to know things and like
First, I will just tell them come watch my stream.
yeah.
Yeah, come
First
watch my
step,
stream.
watch
Make
streams.
some questions. I do actually just put a redeem option. I'm doing it mostly for the new players that are free to play,
Mm-hmm.
because the game must change since I started playing. So now it's kind of hard to start your journey into the game economy without any investment. So you need at least a small investment, and by small I mean less than $1, which is kind of small. But if you have no crypto, you've never been on crypto, there's still a few ways that you can earn. So you can go to the IMX page, try a few different games, do some quests. Maybe you get lucky on their wheel and get a few EMX, and that will be good
Yeah.
for you to start. Um, then I would use that EMX to rent some cards. Obviously, you want to check which cards to rent, and GUdex is probably one of the best places to look at different decks and see what's kind of strong at the rank or not. So that would be one way for a new player to start. Like I was saying, I do have this redeem option, so people that hang around the stream get some channel points, and they can use those channel points to redeem some gods. So
Oh,
they can
that's
maybe
nice
craft.
to start.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because I was gonna mention back on the day I was looking at Gods Unchained, and then I said, this is a good game, and then there is more than just playing the game. There is more than just the game itself. There is the market.
Mm-hmm.
There is a market for it, and you could forge your path in a way where you could earn some core cards, find the good ones that are worth crafting or forging, and sell them for a profit, like get a 2x or a 3x on the cost of forging.
Oh yeah,
So
I
I
used to
remember.
do that. Oh,
Yeah,
good old
I did.
times.
I remember doing that. I would look at the few different domains, and I would look at a few core cards, and I would look at magic, like tracking bolt or the 2 mana that deals 4 damage, and I'm like, okay, these cards, if they don't change, they are always useful in some sort of sense, because 2 damage, 3 damage for 2 mana, like 3 or 4 damage for 2 mana,
Yeah.
it just seems relevant, even if I was very newbie at the time. So I remember going through like all the different gods. I've played them all, and I would check. I would okay, maybe this card, this card. Then I would go to Token Trove and see what was the price on the market. And I still, when I was really new, I still did it. So I still forge a few cards, put it to sell, so I could triple or quadruple the cost of them.
And
Hey,
diamonds were like, yeah, they were special back then, no? They
yeah,
feel
yeah,
less
yeah.
special now.
Nowadays, diamond cards are quite common, right? You can get a diamond card for less than $1, or quite just a few 50 cents or something,
True.
and they're useful, but they are way more abundant than before. After the battle pass, I believe.
But is your deck mostly rented? I think it's like a lot of diamonds, no? Like,
Yeah, so
let's check your deck.
I got offered to play with the variant. So the variant came with a pre-built deck in a way.
The
So I got
variant,
a few different.
the variant is
The
the
dragon
dragon
shard
shard.
plate.
Yeah, nice.
So I
Okay.
also got Diamond Scrappy, Diamond
And
Elbow, and a few other
how
diamonds.
much gives that extra, like that variant on the? I know it's like 0.5 for a shadow, 1 for a gold, and 4 for a. Yeah, no, 0.25 for a shadow, 1 for a gold, and 4 for a diamond or something.
So you were talking 4 gods for
Fragments.
fragments. Okay, okay. Um, so the variant will give 25 more times than a diamond because it counts as 25 diamonds. Yeah, the same
It
way
counts as
one
25 diamonds, so you get a 100 fragments extra just for one card. And I think in Mythic it's 100 diamonds fragments you get extra for a variant. Then if it's 25 times a diamond, man, that's nice.
Well, now I need to do the math, but it should be something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, don't worry if it's not right. Like
If it's not 25 times a diamond, it's 25 times a gold.
I think
You know,
I think somebody said it to me, like Vange or somebody. So I believe you. I'm
I
just
was
still amazed by how it's like 25x a diamond. Ooh.
because they're very rare. You only
True.
get one variant per card, kind of thing. So they're kind of exclusive. However, on the Dragon Shard plate, there are a few misprints. So there is at least another 4 or 5 misprints. So we have imposters. We have other people playing with a similar card to ours, but
Okay.
they are misprints. Still count as 25x.
Huh? What, misprint?
Yes, I
How
think there
can
is some
you?
sort of
They're
mistake.
not even using a printer. How can you misprint something?
I was a misprint, so as an error on the printing, um, I don't really know too much about it, but I know that there are more Dragon Shard plates as variants, more variants.
Oh, they
So
printed
it's
too much.
yeah, they're misprints.
Okay,
So they
okay.
have a X on it.
What? That's like very
Yeah,
insane. I didn't know about that. Yeah,
it,
sorry
I do
guys,
believe
I'm
it's
struggling. It's very hot.
you're
Heat
okay.
wave here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's like getting hot, and I don't want to open the window. It's fine. I'm chilling. Like even though it's hot, I'm chilling. I hope you guys like it too, and you too, Mr. Odin, sir.
I'm having a good time.
Nice, nice, nice. I don't even get through my questions. We're talking for 40 minutes or something like.
Haven't we? Flight
Yeah, but I
fast.
like this. Like, this is more natural than just me like going through the questions. Like, I like to always bind and make like a connection to the next question. You know.
So you have a few more questions for us, or
Yeah. What's your favorite god and deck and card?
Ooh.
Is it your
So
variant?
if, a few months ago, if you would ask me that a couple of years ago, I would say I love Deception, and one of my favorite cards was Cutthroat Insight. Before it got reworked. So that was my biggest lover
What? What?
throughout a few
Yeah,
years.
but what was it again, and what got it reworked into?
So before it got reworked, Cutthroat Insight was a 5 mana card that it would steal a card
Oh
on your
yeah,
opponent's hand.
it would steal too.
It would steal. So I remember, like I started playing the game, started learning.
Yeah,
I bought some packs, but I was not really a big collector like many other people are, because at the you need some funds to build a nice and decent collection, and this game
true.
rewards quite heavily big collectors and big spenders, which is fine. But I didn't
Kinda.
really had the money to buy a Demogorgon. I got unlucky, didn't got any on my packs, and Demogorgon is just an example. Uh, so the game I like to play a good game. I don't, like a mid range game. Getting to turn 7, 8, um, and on turn 7 you get like bigger, stronger cards. So it you know how the curve
Then it
goes,
gets
and
more
usually on
decisive. Yes.
like Hortuk nowadays, some
Hortuk.
people just concede when they see a
Yeah.
Hortuk dropping on the table, because it has really a
Me.
power. But so I would not have those big sevens. So I built a deception deck that was mostly to copy and steal and negate my opponent's win cons. So CTI was one of
Yeah.
those.
I
I
still
would
remember
look
those days.
pick.
And
Yeah.
now it's 3 and it just puts like the card back in the bottom of the deck or something like.
Yeah, so you can still pick, you draw a card, but and you shuffle it
It's
back to the bottom,
it,
but it's definitely not the same
but you
thing.
don't steal it. Like,
No.
now you have to. What's the card again? Like, is it the charm that steals a big card?
Think so, yes.
Yeah.
And that was also reworked.
Okay.
Uh,
So Deception got a lot of things
yes, it
done.
was really, really fun to play.
Yeah, of course it was like, oh no, it's Deception. What's this gonna happen? What's like he's gonna steal all my cards. He's gonna like what was it back in? I remember when I made a deck back in the day. I remember it was all like armor. I think it was around Divine Order, and Guild Enforcer was so good back then because you didn't even
Mm.
have the blade of the white plane and all that shit that could remove it, and dealing with armor was so hard.
I remember those
I was
days.
always the armor boy. I
Yeah.
always
It
loved
was
armor.
a fun addition
And
to
then
Gods
having
Unchained.
fucking 10 armor on a guy and you couldn't do anything anymore.
Uh, but that's one of the things. Then they start adding cards that will counter those mechanics. Steal armor and do n x amount of armor as
True, yeah.
damage. So
But they
that's a good thing.
but they lock Genesis.
Yes.
So they always, for the rest of our GU careers, we will have to deal with Genesis because
In
they
any
it's locked and it's not, how do you say, they cannot rotate it out for the normal
uh,
rank games. For the formats, they have like they rotate it out. They have Genesis, they have Singleton, they have like all the garbage card that nobody uses, or is that Singleton? Like,
I'm playing. What? I was on a thinking how all of this immutable works on Gods Unchained, because we get the balancing period, and then I would say there is a promise of never changing those cards after
True,
the
true.
balancing period. I'm not sure if it's something that is really, really set on stone and impossible to do, or if it's more of a promise of not doing it.
I think
Either way,
yeah, I think the game is fairly balanced. Do you? Don't you think? Like,
uh,
okay, I got top one with a fucking war deck. I would have never expected that. Like, I was number one on the fucking GU decks list. I was like, what? But
and
so
how
it's
did you
not
felt
balanced.
about it? How did you felt about it? Like, did
An
you felt
achievement.
like that?
More
Sure. Congratulations, by the way. Yes,
no
of
more,
course, of course.
but it's also not going second the whole time. It's also not getting control nature or heal light or LITD. Like it's also a lot of luck.
A
You
lot of
don't,
RNG.
yeah, RNG. You don't get number one without the fucking RNG.
Yeah, even yesterday I won a few games where I just top deck what I needed. That comes in the equation quite often, right? If you
Exactly.
get unlucky,
Everything
it's,
is on the board. You're one short. Your woodcutter M comes out with your chieftain's fury, and you're good to go.
but at the end of the day, all of the decisions that you make matter. Your deck building matters. The way that you approach the game on Mulligan and how you
True.
manage your resources, it all matters. So one question for you would be, when you would playing this deck that you're playing, do you feel like you put a lot of work just to be the number one, to be the best, or it like, oh, this is a strong deck that if I go first and everything comes naturally, because an aggro war, pretty much
Mm,
everything is under 5 mana, so you on
yeah.
those initial turns you pretty much have always something to play, and you're just going face, so your objective and your game con is kind of straightforward. You just want to win as soon as possible and leave the no room for your opponent to kill your creatures or get some tempo on his side. Um, so, do you think the deck itself, it is one of the main factors for you to achieve the first place, or was everything else other than the deck, your ability to cook the deck, to your ability to pick a better mulligan against a different type of opponent, all those kind of things?
You kind of get to learn to play with it. I think I played a lot of games with the deck, and I always made it a little bit better. And I always tried to focus on the guardian pet, like that synergy. Guardian pet synergy. I love Guild of Guardians. I've been a founder for that, and now like they work together. I'm a guardian and pet lover. Like you're a
Yeah.
dragon lover, for example. I love the guardian and the pet synergy, but yeah, I
So
think
one of the reasons I like, if you don't mind, because we're still on the question of the favorite decks. I did say
yeah.
Deception and all that, but obviously I've been playing dragons with the Dragon Sharp Plate, and I love it. And what you said is it's really good, because the dragon deck is not OP. It's like definitely not overpowered.
No,
It is not as Yeah, it is
mm,
not as strong as skilled than pets.
it's not.
I can guarantee you. No,
No,
it
but
is a strong deck,
you
but
are a mythic player for a while now with that deck, so it's maybe not that strong, but it's really you can count on it.
yeah. So the way that the deck is built, that there is some control into it, so I can, if I take the right decisions, I can control aggressive players.
Mm-hmm.
It is not that of a slow deck, so I can still put a lot of pressure into a control deck. So it's kind of a balanced deck. I would say, if I would measure it from 1 to 10, it would be like a 7 as a overall strength, not a 9 or a 10. So I'm not really overpowered. And then because I can delve with the dragon shards to pick some dragons, all of my decisions matter. My mulligan matters. Of course, there is the RNG. I have cards from 1 to 8, so I can get unlucky. I need to think about all of those probabilities from the start
Yeah.
of the game. So it puts my brain into a lot of work. But at the end of the day, if I play it well and I manage my resources, I usually have a chance to pretty much against pretty much every deck.
But
Pretty much, not
I
really, but
think my deck is not as aggro as it seems. Like I think it could have a chance at like 6-7 too. Like
yes,
turn
yes, it
six
all
seven nowadays. Even if I
it's
have
all
the how do you call the guy that calls the two guardians? He's like the 5/5 guy with hidden.
yes.
If you have that, the commander. If you have that guy, bro, you can like ask for the guardians and like have a good end game. Yeah, unless fucking Hardtook and Scrappy comes out, I cannot deal with that, you know. But I got
Even
my magma dancer who is blitz. You count on the blitzers, you know. Like with war, aggro war, you count on the blitzers, and you have to like if you draw a Morax, you have to put it on because you draw the amber with it. Like you have to search
exactly.
value in every card too. With that deck, it's not like you put the master tactician on, you put your blade of sticks on. It's not as no brainer as I used to play. You know, you have Heliora, and then you need to like level that up to get like that boost, and it's more than it used to be. Like it's not as
Exactly.
simple anymore.
By aggro, it doesn't really necessarily mean a no-brain player. It just means like it's really, really aggressive, especially on throughout the early phase of the game.
Yeah,
And sometimes it's just enough to win the game.
yeah,
Of course, you still need to think about your lines. And sometimes you will lose with your aggro deck if you just go all in on the first few turns. But other times you will lose if you don't go all in, kind of thing,
yeah, but
because allowing your opponent to get to that mid range,
yeah,
like a 7 mana
true.
Hortzuk.
But then I'm
But
more of a mid range, but because I also kill minions and not go face the whole time without ignoring them, you know, like
yeah, you can also do that. So, like you said, your Magma Dancer is a 5 damage blitz. You have Amber, which is a
mm,
three
yeah, with
damage.
Chomp now, Chomp. Also, it's
Exactly.
frontline blitz. Like
So with 6 mana, you can kill a Hortuk with those three
true,
cards.
if the Koris did their work and you have like a Cyrus or something on, even with Hortuk, you fucked. You put
Exactly. That was
The magma dancer kills it. Like then you have the three soldiers that work for Hortuk, like bam bam, and then yeah, woodcutter
yeah.
imp and amber, and
The
it's
relic.
done. Yeah, I don't use blade of sticks. I should use it, you know. But
Oh,
I count on the relic from the dragon. What's the dragon called again? Like you can choose a relic. Draca Miner.
oh,
Draca
yes.
Miner.
Really
Oh,
strong
I
card as well.
love that card. It's one of the best cards lately. That card
It gives a
together
lot of
with the
value.
pets, bro, it's so much value early game. If you if you can make one pet one with your oh my, it's such good synergy. I could talk about Guardian's pets all night long.
Yeah. I find it to be one of the strongest decks in the game, to be honest, at the moment.
It is
Just because
because
they are fast.
look at Steezy. Uh,
Exactly.
it,
Stizzy is
it's
actually
yeah,
he is a good player
but he's
as well.
using practically the same deck as me, but he uses the commander and he uses Rummus. And he still has Lucius. Yeah, Lucius got sold during my stream Tuesday, and I was like, oh, deck invalid, huh? I didn't know I'll put Lucius up for sale.
Lucius is not a very common card. It's a legendary, and there is no many printings of that card.
Yeah, but
I think it's a collector's card in a way, and
it's
it's a really
worth it to
strong card.
keep. Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll
I don't
see.
really play him, but I have him.
I should have
So,
him. Uh, I didn't. I
and
didn't
he's
even know I
basically
sold him. Probably because I couldn't pay my battle pass or something, and I forgot to take him off with the IMX thingy that you couldn't. You had to spam click to get something done on MetaMask. Yeah,
mm.
yeah. Now I sold it for 14.50, so I can probably buy it back for that amount.
Oh, you sold it for $14?
Yeah,
Oh, you probably don't. Meteorite quality?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's trading below that, so maybe you did a nice move selling it. Thank you, Ben.
Did you have some nice moves from the market? What's your best move you did on the market?
I could talk about the worst moves. Worst moves would be like getting some of my Immutable X airdrop and buying some Pyramid Wardens back in the day. I managed to profit trading like back and forth, but I stopped playing for a few expansions, and when I came back, the price had tanked so much that it all felt pointless.
Yeah, that's basically my story too. But I've been buying up cards and trying to sell them higher. I think I bought a Lucius for like 15 before and sold it for 20, like things like that, like a small W.
Yeah, I do place. I do have some buy orders on Token Trove. Not gonna lie,
Do
so
you
I
do
do
the
have some.
do you like
Yeah,
make
not many.
offers or
Like offers, yes,
okay, yeah.
offers. I find that if you want to participate on the market, that's always the best. One of the best ways to go. You just place your limit order or your buy order or your offer,
But
whatever you want to call it.
should I like buy Lucius again or buy 3 diamonds or 4 diamonds? Like,
Up to you.
yeah, that's the freedom of the market. What would
Yeah.
you do?
I
Have
would focus on
have the
building my
Lucius?
deck.
Yeah, making it more shiny. That's a big problem for my deck. It's all like legendaries that cost a lot of money.
Well,
You
that's a good. Well, you mean because you play with legendaries that are not that cheap on the market, you can't shine them?
no, like I bought a Shadow Heliora for $3. That was massive. That was and a Magma Dancer, a
Oh,
golden one for $3 too. Like I was, I've been like picking my things. It's yeah, it's an average for $9 to shine up my deck to gold. Like $9 to $10 per card.
well,
That's
that
not
would be
worth
a
it.
few $100
Yeah,
if
that's
you.
not worth it. Because one set could fuck the whole Guardian pet thingy and then it's worthless.
Yeah, I guess because it's a
It's
trading and collectible game.
it's not gonna
Um,
be top one forever like the deck.
I don't know. If you think about why it works, it is a top deck for sure because your guardians draw pets from the deck, so that's
Make
kind of card draw.
they
And then
make
if
them
you have them
cheaper.
on hand,
Yep.
it drops the mana
And then you
value.
have Kaori.
And then you have Kaori,
That's
which
you don't need to say anything about that. Kaori, bro. That oh my god. We
Kaori on
we
its
were
own
we
is
and
strong. Well, on
Phoenicia.
its
Oh, that was the champion in Guild of Guardians that I was founder of. I got a Phoenicia, or you say
yeah,
it. Oh, I love that card.
it's
Like a
probably one of the
3/6
strongest.
with ward backline.
And refresh the level up.
It's too much. Too much.
Yeah, it's not an easy card to kill on one turn. Like sometimes it can go, and it has backline, so that is a strong card. And
Do,
that 4 damage every 6 mana, it
would
compounds really easily.
you play this game if it didn't have the block flame fleeches? Like if it was for example, a Web 2 market or something?
If this game was Web 2,
Yeah,
I probably would never have even found it or tried it. I'm not here, though I need to make a very big distinction. It is not about the Web3 play to earn, it is about the Web3 keep the property
marketplace.
rights
Yes,
of your digital assets,
nice.
right?
Ah,
So,
okay, yes.
yeah,
You
that's
the
kind of like I
ownership.
said.
You
Yeah,
own. You want to own your shit.
exactly. So I tried the game like I told you. I actively looked for a game that was using the technology to give players their digital property rights over the in-game assets.
Oh, that's,
And that is the big factor. That's
mm-hmm.
one of the big factors why I tried it and why I kind of enjoy Gods Unchained so much. But of course, my relationship and opinion about the game has evolved throughout the years. Now I see it as a very competitive game in some ways. I enjoy the competitive side, and I got to learn if I meet new people on the TCG side of things, and most people are kind of cool. So I like that. I
Yeah,
like
we
the
have a
people.
great community here. I agree. They're all cool
Yeah,
guys.
and
Maybe
most people
that's the
on
best part
TCG, I
about
guess.
GU, the community.
For me, it is. It has been. If it like even just hanging around on Twitch as well and meeting more people, that is a big factor for me to come and play every single day with a bit of more enthusiasm and just learn more about the game, because at the end of the day I'm not really that
Sorry,
nerd. I
I'm gonna
Oh, you're
open my
good.
window, but it's fucking too hot. Woo!
And if it wasn't for the chat teaching like a lot of stuff. Hey Cuban, hey Otis,
Ooh,
hey
yeah,
Connor.
I said hi. I didn't want to really like. I'll just say it. Say like, be like, hi, Chad. Just
Yeah, but
wanna,
they are important, right?
of
Like I
course.
remember when
But this is
yeah.
not a segment to like. When we are having conversation, it's not like segment to talk to the chat. I think you can like maybe say like continue, but chat
No,
has a big part. True.
yeah,
And you can always
yes,
ask
yes.
questions, and don't forget the contest. Like, what do you think Mr. Odin here, Sir Odin, is gonna do in his daily play and earn? Gauntlet set 6-4. I'm gonna say. Mm, I can't say. Should I believe in Odin or not?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be.
if you want your gods to stay on your wallet,
Yeah.
believe on me.
Odin needs a
Otis
nerf.
needs. No,
And
don't
I
nerf my
say
miracles.
7-3. Odin wins 7-3 tonight.
Let's go. Do you want to know my last yesterday's result, Tippy?
Yeah, what's gonna be
What?
my
Can you guess?
damage?
Can you guess how much was my daily
How many
score
do you have?
yesterday?
Like a full diamond deck in Mythic? That's
No, it's not full diamond, and I actually meant the
I
game results, not the token results.
I
What do
I
you remember?
I got 9-1 last time, and it was 500 fragments. So you must do around the same with 5-5. I think like 500 fragments.
I think I do more than that. I pretty sure I do more than that. With 3 wins, I would be hovering 700,
Oh,
800.
already. That's a double.
Yeah.
So you get Yeah, that's your fucking variant. That's a
Yes.
25x.
So I did 9-1 yesterday and the day before, and that was about 1,900 and something. Not 2,000, but almost there.
Kramer, is that your
2,000 francs.
final answer? 9-1 or 7-3?
Let's go, man.
That's your real.
He's
That's a real believer, man. Kramer's.
Yeah, I love Kramer. He's a double person and double mod as well.
What do you
Actually,
what would you like? Do you miss anything from the past that you want to bring back?
Star Shore, Star Store. I
Oh,
found
the
it that it to
Star
be, even if
Store.
bots would abuse that,
Oh, the
I would have reworked it.
are we
Um,
still earning them, right?
well, you get a lot of core packs, right?
No, but
But
we still earning the files for the Star Store, no?
the stars, I
Yeah.
stopped looking. I skipped my end of results.
I don't
I don't
know.
think the
You
and the post game screen is good.
you yeah, skip. You used to get like super giant vials and shit, like magnificent vial, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so one of the reasons I believe it's a good thing, like even if it allows botting to like be profitable for some people, we don't have massive forging, so it still takes gods to forge a card, and they are done individually, so that still consumes time. And I found to be one of the best ways for somebody to invest long term on a deck. So before it closed it, I bought hundreds of CTIs. Like I still have like 200 cards to be forged, and that's 100 meteorites. So it would take me a lot of
Oh,
time
that's a
to
lot of
forge them
yeah.
into some goldies.
True.
I haven't done that, but I believe having that option for newer players to, oh my god, I like this core card and I want to shine it up, and I'm gonna save all of my stars
Mhm.
to buy it when it comes on the star shop. I
True.
found it
Oh
to be
yeah, it was such a good time. And then they bought all the fucking Vanguard X Womans, and we we forged diamonds of them. The Vanguard
yes.
X Woman. Vanguard
I
X
think
Woman is in the Star Store, guys. Let's go.
but I think that would give its own small economy side onto the game, and if botting was a problem, we could limit the daily
Oh, the
earnings on the
Star
star.
Store.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a good one, man. I didn't even think about that. I was gonna say mobile, but Star Store is a good one too.
mobile is another great thing. Actually, I was never like a mobile player much. I played a couple games to test it out, but I think it would be beneficial for everybody to
Oh, it was
have the
fun.
mobile version.
It was fun.
Because some people can't really sit at a computer and play a game. Like
Yeah, but
sometimes people are on a break at work and they don't have their home PC, and oh,
but I
if I could just sling some cards.
I think it was the iPhone version that costed too much time and money. Like
No, really.
Android is easy, no? If you have like what is it, Unity or something, you can easily port it. But yeah, iOS and Apple and crypto and we should ban Odin now for a better podcast. Okay, we're
Thanks,
gonna do
Vangel.
that.
Uh,
I extracted him for an hour and he's gonna be banned now.
Thanks for having me for an hour. Maybe we can also ban Vanji.
Yeah, ban Vange.
Or
Like
time
make a
out.
poll. Ban Vange, make Odin VIP, or make Vange VIP, ban Odin. Much love,
Ban us
man.
both.
Vange is Bay.
Yeah. I was saying earlier, since I start streaming, it the streaming side of things, streaming gods, helped me a lot because people like Vanji and so many others come around, and they also been playing the game for a long time, and there are things that you don't know. Like
True.
if you would know how many times I broke a word before playing an obliterate card, you would be cringed out,
Oh,
right? Like
yeah.
you would to
Yeah,
have someone on
I
chat
know.
saying, "Bro, it goes through
Bro,
word."
it's like, bro, Tippy, did you really do that again? And I'm like, okay. Shit.
So
And then I see what I should have done. And I was like, it's funny. We have a great community. Like, but what, the last question, what would make the game better for you? Like, one thing, or like, how do you see the future?
Um, there is one thing that I always thought about, um, a balance graph. So, a way that we can, you have a little. not a graph itself, like a little table. And this probably exists, um, but where you could, as a player or as a game developer, you could look at that table and see where that card fits. So if it's a 2 mana card
Yeah.
with 2 attack, 3 HP, and a trait, like a frontline trait,
Mhm.
uh, let's say like that's 6 stats and a common card, right? So then you could use that table to see what an epic card would be at 2 mana or a legendary card would be at 2 mana without being very abstract. Um, that's one thing, but I think it's a bit complicated. Um, just because we have new cards that have multiple uh, effects
Yeah.
that depend
True.
on different conditions. So sometimes, like especially with Everborns or
Yeah.
Vikings and
Everborns.
Dragons,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's just a way for us to help the game developers hit that balancing on the first few days of the balancing period. Like I would really like that kind of framework so the community can help to make sure that the
Playtest. Yeah.
cards,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I won't say playtesting because
We already
like
do that kinda, right?
I don't think
Do they use
so
our
because it's
games like to balance or? I played against
yes.
devs before, like
And
you even get the message in game like this is a dev game.
all right, so we don't have this beta testing because of inside information, so they wouldn't want us to know which cards are
Oh,
coming
true,
before they came out
true.
when they are being
Mhm.
developed. That's another thing that I would love to see, but it implicates a lot of things because if you know what's coming, then you can influence the market in one way or another. Though I would disagree because if everybody
Oh,
knows, then it's not insider information; it's free
yeah.
information.
I haven't really thought about that. We have a free. Yeah, that's correct.
In
Uh,
other games, sometimes you get two different, or you get a client where you can play
branches.
the
Yeah, two
game
branches. Yeah.
and then another version of the game
Mhm.
where everything is up there to be tested before it goes live. So that kind of scenario would be awesome because even if people don't really go and play the testing game, it's there for whoever wants to try, and give feedback. So having those kind of things, like maybe even a little bit of a, I won't say a bigger balancing phase because some people would probably hate me.
There is a
There is
test one.
test realm and go.
Oh no.
You see, chats know more than us,
Yeah, but
but I
Vange
haven't seen
doesn't
it.
want to be on on the GUcast. His voice is too sexy. He will break it.
We will need Vanjie over here.
True. But we have a lot of people interested. Chat, do you
We
have
sh-
questions for Odin or for me? Or I was gonna ask if he watches the World Cup. Like,
I'm supporting Portugal,
yeah, hell yeah. I'm Belgian. Belgium.
and I get all of my information from Vanjie, and
Hell
then a
yeah,
little bit from Dude Control, I guess.
dude.
You're Belgian. Let's go.
Let's go.
I heard Portugal did a 1-1 yesterday, but I haven't been following football too much
Nah, me neither.
for a
It's
long
too
time.
hot. That's what
Do you know?
we already been doing this for 1 hour and yeah. Say what you want to say, man. Let's go.
I study sports mostly at school. So I did football coaching for
Oh, nice.
younger
Yeah,
leagues back in the day. I even
nice.
thought I was gonna be a professional football coach
I used to
back on the
play
day.
soccer when
Yeah,
I was young.
me too. Until I got a really bad injury. I guess that's my big excuse. Not that I wasn't good enough. It's just I got an injury,
I just
of
got
course.
I just got other interest when I was a teenager. Odin owes me too much. I'm gonna let you prepare your stream, man.
Thank you.
send you over. Guys, post your play and earn score. Like, what play and earn score is Odin gonna get tonight? His dailies. I said 7-3. Kramer said 9-1. And Gauntlet said 6-4. We cannot scroll up. Oh, yeah, 6-4.
So 8-2 is still available, Vanjie, if you want to believe on that. I vote for 10-0.
Oh, if you do 10-0, I will give you double of your thing. Like,
did you know that I'm playing Singleton today?
doesn't matter. I sold my Lucius, bro. I got enough gods.
All right, we're gonna get a few dozens of gods today extra. Hopefully.
Make me broke, man. I need the diamond
Oh,
cards.
You volunteered. You volunteered.
True. I think it's a nice contest for the GUcast.
I'm gonna take my clothes off, Angie. Don't worry.
No, that's for
Okay.
Protje. Protje wants to see my balls. Now we're gonna raid Odin. Do you like?
You bet no 10-0.
I'm just gonna say
Awesome.
goodbye to you and then mute you and see you on Discord. I'll see you guys
Yeah,
later. Thank you for being here on the GUcast, Mr. Odin, the one and only. Go follow him, guys. I'm gonna raid him.
Thank you. I'll be on in 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll take a little
people
break.
are gonna snipe you, especially so I don't have to pay that much. That's nice, guys. Thank you very much.
No way. Come on. Okay. See you soon. Thank you so much for having me, Tippy. I had a bunch of fun over here just chatting with you.
Much love, bro. You're a legend. You're a legend.
Oh, man. Thanks, you too. And Chad as well. See you guys soon.
Bye. Yeah, Sir Odin is preparing a stream, guys. Thank you for being here. Season 1, Episode 2 completed. Did you guys like it? Now I'm gonna go outside because it's still fucking 30 degrees. I think even more. I'm hot. I'll see you guys later. I see you guys at Odin's stream. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good one. Vanch, what is it with you and your band fetish, bro? Is it because you're not a mod here that you have like withdrawals or something? Like, he's like, no, I can't ban him. I feel so. Oh no. I need a smoke and a beer now. Oh, I love you too, man. What do you think about this screen? Look, it's fucking Gods Unchained before I was even born, I think. Well, that's fine. See you guys later. Much love.